Good morning, everybody. I'm late this morning, but I'm here. I finally got to do a morning live stream like I wanted. Goodness. Got my pot head cup. Good morning, Mandy. I was just talking about you, girl, with my hubby. Yeah, it was good, though. Hi, Samara. Coffee chat. Yeah, I did that video last night, coffee chat, and I could not get the volume to go up. I thought this is the perfect time to do a video. The dogs are laying here asleep. It was like 12:30 at night. The hubby was in there asleep. He had been asleep all day, beat from his trip, because they had drove all day and night. But I had my headbuds in, but yeah, the volume's a little low. Hey, Jared 13. Yeah, I like that name. Yeah, the volume's a little low on it, but I was like, you know what? That just happens sometimes. I've heard other people's videos like that. You just have to use earbuds. It was just after I did it all and realized it, I was like, that's just too much to go back and redo. Yeah. Good morning, True Crime Truth Finders. I miss your live streams. I don't get notified about it. Of course, I don't go around with my phone and stuff in my hand. Like when I get offline, I usually close this Chromebook and stuff. So maybe that's why I missed it. Hopefully, I'll catch it later. Hey, Bitch and Belle, I was going to email you today and check on you. Someone told me you was upset the other night, and I was just going to email you and check on you. And I was just thinking about you this morning. Like when I think about people, then they appear in my chat. I hope everybody's doing all right. Oh, justifiable homicide. I was like looking at that picture and I was like, I know that picture. How you doing? I'll probably just, well, what do you want me to call you? Justifiable homicide or something else? Puss in Boots. Hey, good morning. Oh, well, Mandy, I hope you're all right, girl. Was I supposed to not say your name? I guess everybody knows that's you, right? If not, I'm sorry. Yeah, I was just going to check on you because I know we've been through some of the same thing, suicide. So I was just going to check on you, make sure it's all right. Okay, I thought they did. But me and my big mouth, sometimes I say stuff without thinking. Yeah, I think I'll just call you Juror 13. I like the name Justifiable Homicide, though. I should have just called you JH for short. Well, girl, this YouTube stuff will drive anybody crazy on top of real life things happening. There's more important things than YouTube. Hey, Mary, quite contrary, and Mary's mom. Did you get your coffee? Okay, girls. We usually talk about crime and this and that, but I wanted to show y'all what my hubby brought me back from Florida, and this stuff works. Look at this. This is Miracle Cream. I'm telling you, I used it last night. See, without makeup, guys, this is under eye stuff. It looks like someone's blacked my eyes. I've been like that my whole life. I get this one's still a little bit. But this side done a lot better when I used it. You just use this once a week. And you can find their channel on YouTube, but they don't have many subscribers. But this is like $1,000. It was like $100. He got it for $100. And you just take the tip off here and turn it on and just put you a little small amount. Now, make sure your face is clean and dry. And you only use this once a week, and you just dot it. You don't want to use too much, believe me. and you can actually feel it working. I mean, it's like this menthol feel, and then it actually feels like your face is going, like being pulled back. Yes. I was like, "Why did you buy this for me for?" He's like, "You're always talking about eye cream and these Cuban women," he said, "from Cuba." I said, "Oh, sexy women convinced him to buy it's what it was." He told on himself. I don't care. I got it. But this works. Y'all should look it up, look into it. There's some stuff that's probably less expensive, but hold on, I'll show you. I don't know if you can see it, but it says $995. They probably just put that on there to sell it. Yes, Remy. Yes, he got it for $100. I still about died. I was like, oh my God, I've been wanting to try the Este Lauder stuff. My mom gave me a sample of it, and it's like this face serum you put on at night. And it actually took those wrinkles out of my forehead. But, once I quit using it, they came back. But I wanted to get a big bottle of that, and I'd been talking about it. And that stuff was like 60 some. So this was 100. Yeah, you can look it up on Amazon, my hubby said. How you pronounce that? Lavalier? Lavalier? Is that how you say it? Lavalier? I don't know. But I wanted to show that to you. Oh, and this is supposed to last one person 2 years. Yeah. And his eyes look amazing. Oh my God. He got burnt up. Like his nose is like, it looks like he's like scraped up, He got burnt so bad from the wind and the sun riding his bike down there. They hauled him down there. But anyways, I was like, God, didn't y'all know to put like sunblock on or something, or a mask? Oh, hey, Sandy. How are you? Eric G. Hey. Oh, Eric, this is I usually don't even show products. I didn't see you in here. Hey, it works. I was skeptical. But I mean, his eyes look great. And he said he's not even used this just from what they put on him when they did a sample on him. That's why he bought it. He said, I knew it worked, but gosh, $100, that still like kills me. Like I'm a type 1. Botox, Mandy? Oh my goodness. Does that really work? I need something about these wrinkles. Oh my God, I can't stand those lines right there. It drives me insane. I actually put like a little bit right there. I hate that. My mom, it's like hereditary, I think. Yeah, I know, Remy. Mandy, is that where you get your skin products from? My mom orders from there a lot too. Yeah. Yeah, you get migraines. I used to get headaches a lot and migraines when my hair was really long. Now my hair is super thick. You really can't tell it's that thick where I've got it cut short right now. But it is. I mean, I always say, I mean, it's as thick as like a horse's mane. When it was long, I'd pull it to the side and braid it. I mean, and the braid would be like that big around. Oh, yeah, Korean skincare. I bet that's good. Your hair's like that too, Herbie. That's why, I mean, gosh, I don't. Sometimes it takes me an hour, almost an hour, well, maybe a little less, to blow dry my hair, and it's short. So you can imagine what it took me when it was longer and trying to straighten it. And I just hate my hair curly. I can't hardly stand it. Really, Remy? That's the way my hair used to be. Hey, Valerie. Good morning. Oh, really? Justifiable homicide? Really? I'm still gonna call you that. See, I can't help it. Really? You've never dyed your hair? See, my granny, she still looks young, and she's never smoked or drank alcohol. Well, she's drank alcohol a couple times, you know. I think your hair's pretty, Coffee Chat. I love the color. My mom would love to have that color hair. She can't never get it like that. No, Mandy. I saw I watched this woman, Mandy. She's here on YouTube. I can't think of her name. I think it's Makeup by Lisa. She's an older lady. She actually let her hair go gray, but she had this brush. I think it was from Revlon or somewhere, and it blows out hot air. It was like a round one, and it turns so that your hair won't get stuck in it. And gosh, that it worked nice. I will. I will look that up. I will look that up. Well, I got a cheap blow dryer, and I think, those older school blow dryers, the cheap ones, are probably not good on your hair. So that's on my list to get a good blow dryer. I started to buy the Kardashian um, flat iron to straighten your hair with, but I didn't. I actually bought a different brand one, which it was pretty expensive too. I can't think of the name. Oh, you thought Sunny was kicking it with me? Oh, I actually thought I was going to do a live stream yesterday and just point the camera towards Sunny, but I changed my mind. I just didn't have time. Sorry, Robbie. I'm reading the chat. Yeah. Oh, checking out my little pen from yesterday. We can have some fun this morning. Hey, I told y'all when I went yesterday, I said when I go pick up my hubby, I'm going to have these flamingo glasses on. I like the tag on there. I don't know why. I don't know. I'm just weird. Um, and I did. I wore them to pick him up, and he was like, "What in the world?" And I was like, "Someone sent me these pink." My hubby can't figure out why people send you stuff from YouTube. He's like, "It's like it's a creator. It's a creator. People, you get to talking to people, and you feel like you know them and things." He doesn't know much about YouTube. Oh my gosh. Yeah, and I've had that happen. If you don't get a good one of those, your hair will get tangled up. The one I'm talking about, the barrel of it actually turns. So when you're it'll turn. It won't get tangled. Hey, Leanne. Oh, really? Mandy, I don't know if I need any body to mine. Oh my goodness. It is awful. Oh, really? Yeah. Kathleen Lyons, Mandy. I said, "Oh, really? Yeah, I swear." My dog distracted me. Let me go get her. She's piling at the door, wanting in. I'll be right back. Hey, Mel Mel. Brazilian blowout. I don't even know what that is, Puss in Boots. That's funny. Your name is Puss in Boots. My granny calls her cat that all the time. Hey, Sarah. Good morning. Hey, Remy, my mom said that they used to straighten their hair with a iron, like you iron your clothes with back in the day. They didn't have straighteners, so they just ironed their hair. She said they, just lay it on the ironing board. Wow. And she also said that her and her brother, who's my uncle, tried to bleach their hair one time with actual bleach. What a bunch of ignorant, ignorant butts. I hate to say that. It's true. I'm sorry, Robbie. I forget about you working. Me and you, we're on different schedules. It's hard to catch one another. I hope you've been doing okay, Robbie. Those dumbass mofos. That's what we say, Robbie. I've watched this lady. It does a review of 90 Day Fiance here on YouTube, and instead of cussing, instead of calling them MFers, she says mofos. It's so funny. Yeah, Robbie's on your schedule, Mel Mel. Yeah, Robbie, you need to snuggle and go to bed, get some rest. You need a dog. Do you have a dog? You need a dog you can curl up to. My beagle, she likes to get up to where, like, when I turn and sleep on my side, and she'll fix it to where her back's pushed up against mine. And as soon as her big back comes up against mine, I drift off to sleep. I don't care if it's in the middle of the day and I'm just laying there watching TV. It's so relaxing. Well, Mary, I didn't know. I don't know. She said it messed theirs up. I think maybe she meant she used peroxide because I remember her saying something about using peroxide too. Golden retrievers are awesome. There's one down the road. Every time I walk my dogs, I always talk to her. She is so sweet. And hubby, his uncle lives in Florida and has a cool little bar down there. But anyways, he stopped by there and spent the night, and he has a labradoodle, and he said it was so cute, but it's really a big dog, a poodle and a lab mixed. But he said he liked to play, and he was so sweet. You tried using peroxide, Remy? I'll have to ask her when I talk to her on the phone about that. Get the story straight. It's been a long time since I've heard her tell that story. This is a pom-pom animal pen. Oh, something else I was wanting to talk to you guys about, if I can find it. There was a card. Hold on one sec. Let me go get it. I wanted to tell y'all about that card that Pink sent me. It's a very cool little story. If I can find it, I thought I brought it in here, but I don't think I did. I'll be right back. Sorry. That is so strange. It's so weird. I cannot find that card, and I just saw it before I came in here. anyways, the card has I'll show it to you later. The card, I showed it yesterday, when I did that unboxing, has a little rooster on it. And the rooster, you could tell it's like, three-dimensional, and it's hard. It's made out of paper. And if I'm not mistaken, it's called quilling. And it's an art in Vietnam where you take paper and, curl it and to make designs like a rooster or whatever. But that is so weird. And things like this happen around my house quite a lot. You'll see something laying and you'll go back to get it and it will be gone. And when I came through here, I meant to bring the card, but I only brought this. So I've probably picked it up and laid it somewhere else. Oh, Puss in Boots. I do not know. I hope she's okay. Thanks, Mandy. Thanks. Yeah, I let my hair air dry a lot too, Mary and Mandy. I sure do. And I've said that on here before because it takes too long and I'm lazy. Uh, this takes too long. And plus, it damages mine. Hey, Remy. Actually, the heat's not on. I just see I can turn it off or turn it on with the heat. You can kind of hear it kick on. Oh, you can't sit here with the heat on. So I figured out you could, getting ready to dump out my sage. Do y'all sage y'all's house? Uh-oh, I've dropped my feather. See, I have this and I have my little feather. I've dropped it somewhere. It must have fell behind there. You go through, say the Lord's Prayer, bless your home, open up the door so you can sweep out the negative energy or a window. Okay, Mandy. I do stuff like that all the time. I don't know why don't get notified about your channel. I'm pretty sure the bell's on. I know that I subscribed to it a week or so ago, and I always click the bell when I do that. So, YouTube's weird about that, anyways. Oh, really? Passion fruit? I like that name. Yeah, I have a floor size one of these, like the bigger one. And this is just the tabletop. But these will run up your electric bill. It did mine. It did mine. I used to have my hermit crab room in here, and we don't have a heat pump. So we have these other heaters. Gosh, they're expensive, but they don't run up your electric bill. They're like brown, pretty good size. You can set the temperature, kick on and off, all that. No, Mary. Thank you for bringing that up, Mary. I know about her story. I mean, gosh. Uh, nobody deserves to be murdered, but she put her daughter through hell. She did. I know all about that. I thought about doing a video on it and us discussing it. We'll have to do a live stream discuss Pam Smart and Shonda Scherer. I don't know if you say Shonda or Shanda. I said it both ways in my video. Oh gosh, I'm not professional, and y'all know that. So that's what I told my hubby. I said they know I'm real and I make mistakes and don't pronounce things correctly. So If I made a mistake pronouncing something, I'm sorry. Oh, okay. Okay, passion fruit. Well, it's all right to change your name. I know it, having to be in that wheelchair and having to shave and making her shave her head and all that medicine and that one doctor that she took Gypsy to, though, he knew something was up because he couldn't find anything wrong with her legs and stuff, because her muscle was, he could tell her muscle and stuff was good in her legs. Yeah, it is horrible. That's not too far from me, Robbie. I'm actually in Virginia, not West Virginia, but that's still not too far. I got to get up again, guys. This stinking dog's cried at the door. Another one. Hold on. I'll be right back. This is the last one. I promise. Get in here. Come on. Okay. Okay. Come on. Now we just see if we can on that card real quick. I still never found that card. Oh, yeah, in my black headphones I just bought messed up. I've got them boxed up. Got to take those back. I think I'm just gonna get me, I saw this kit on Amazon just for doing, like, podcasts, because basically what it is, and it's got everything that you need, so I think I'm gonna get that. Hey, Fan. Did you do a video, Mail? I've not seen it yet. And Sandy, she done that because I couldn't she was in there scratching on the door and I was sitting here talking. I didn't get in there fast enough to suit her, so she starts howling like that. She's a big crybaby. Uh-oh, Sarah. Yeah, they will do that. They will kill each other over shells if you don't have the right shells or have the right shell in there. And most of the time, you can tell when they're trying to hijack another shell. They will get behind the other hermit crab and try to rock them out of the shell. Yeah, I'm sorry that happened. Yeah, I was just talking about hermit crabs this morning with my hubby. I would never have any more. When I first got them, I didn't know they were taken from the wild and forced into captivity. I didn't know that they, couldn't have babies in captivity, because they laid their eggs in the ocean. I mean, they have been successfully bred and babies raised, but it takes an elaborate setup. So, yeah. I get off talking on hermit crabs, y'all. I could talk all day. Sorry, Sarah. It's Sarah's fault. She brought up hermit crabs. Oh, really? Valerie, I'm gonna have to check that out. And you said it's the Yeti. See, I've not even heard of that. I'm new to all this, so I'm learning. Will actually told me that I needed a soundboard, so I've been looking into that. I didn't know what he was talking about. I had to look it up. Yeah, I was telling my hubby, I said, I've got to have a microphone. I saw several ones on Amazon. But I don't know what's a good brand and what's not when it comes to that. Maybe I should just ask Will about that. What's the best one? I ordered a shirt from him. Um, I ordered the Lady Justice T-shirt from him, and 100% of it goes. The money goes to the Innocence Project, I think. So I'm waiting to get that. I can't wait to get that. You have a crybaby cat like that, Sandy? Oh my goodness. That dog drives me crazy. I've been trying to get her out of that crybaby stuff. She's 3 years old. Beagles are notorious for that. If you give in to everything that they want when they're a puppy, because they'll cry to get their way. I was reading that they'll always do it, and boy, is that true. Boy, is that true. She even cries to get up on the bed. Little fat, lazy thing. We don't want to jump. I'm serious. I have had to get out of the bathtub before and lift that dog up on the bed because she was crying. And when you try to ignore her, she'll start howling sometimes. Yeah, Mandy, that's what I was telling. That's why I was talking about you this morning, Mandy, because, for that one thing, it's supposed to come in the mail. Me and her's talking. That's good code. I'll just go say it. The headphones, Mandy. It's supposed to come in the mail. Yeah, I was telling my hubby about the sport. Gosh, I swallowed loud. I was noticing when I was doing my voiceover, so I went back and listened. I breathe hard. I breathe hard. I can't help it. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Well, when I went and checked the P.O. box the other day, there was only that package from Pink that she sent. But I didn't know it. But the hubby said his mom had a couple packages out there of his. So maybe that's it. I ordered another charger from eBay. It's a good thing I got one from that computer store, got them to order me one here locally because I've still not received that charger from eBay. I thought he was going to order it from Amazon because he was on Amazon, when I walked in there, and he's like, yeah, I'm getting ready to order it. And then come find out he ordered it from stupid eBay, which I don't like eBay. Hey, Sarah. I've been liking your videos lately, missing persons videos. I like to hear about cases that I don't know about. Gosh, there's so many. I wanted to comment this, but I didn't. There's so many people in the United States, I guess everywhere, that's missing. But in the United States where we're at, there's just so many missing people. It blows my mind. Yeah, you do good on those. There is a missing case. I was looking at the chat that someone asked me to talk about, and I'm going to. And I'll just go ahead and say it. Thomas Brown. Now, he went missing. Actually, he's not missing anymore. They found his body. But he went missing from a little town in Texas a while back. I guess back in January, I guess. And they didn't know what happened to him. He got gas one night. Never went back home. But his family hired a private investigator, and they found his body. Yeah, but they don't know who killed him. And his name's Thomas Brown. And I don't got all the details because I've not wrote anything down about him yet, to be honest. I've been doing some other stuff. I have read a little bit about him. What is it saying? I'm missing something here. Did something happen? I can't see your comment. Oh, okay, there it is. You have a 15-year-old missing. Oh, really? You should do a video about it. You should do a video. They had that guy from Big Stone Gap, Virginia, on the In Pursuit with John Walsh on ID channel the other night. He killed his ex-wife when she was at work at the water treatment plant. And he's been on the run ever since. He just like vanished. Don't know where he's at. You could tell the people was from Virginia when they were talking on there. They just sound like me. I probably sound more country than them though. I know it. The cases with the kids is what gets me. Um, it bothers me, especially when it's little bitty kids or any kid, even a teenager, because I always think to myself, what if that was my child? Oh my God. Like, I often wonder, how them people make it through it when their children's missing, their child's missing, and they don't know where they're at, if they're okay, if someone's abusing them, torturing them, feeding them, starving them, you know. I always think about things like that. What if it was me? Really, really saying, oh. How long's he been missing, saying? Oh, Valerie, I didn't even realize your last name's Walsh. Oh my God, till you said that. I didn't even realize it. Yeah, Valerie, didn't they find out that John Walsh's son was murdered, right? But they didn't find out who did it, right? She's been missing a week. I'll try to look it up. Yeah, they did, Valerie. Did they? Did they, Mandy? Oh my gosh. Hi, Hockey Mom. Um, I didn't know that. I knew that he went missing from a mile. He went to the bathroom, right? They found the guy who did it. Yeah, it took a while, didn't it? That's how John Walsh got into this, wasn't it? Because his son went missing. That's how he got into looking for missing people, advocating for them. I like his son, Callahan. He's a nice guy. He was at Kmart. Oh, okay. That was devastating, Herbie. I just don't get that. And how about that woman in Florida who met that older man at the Dollar General store? She was in there shopping with her two little girls, and he came up to her and was like, "Oh, I'll take you to Walmart and buy some things for the girls." And she went with that stranger to Walmart. She was in there looking around, and he caught her distracted and took that little girl and act like he was going to go to the McDonald's inside, but he took her out of Walmart and went and brutally raped her and killed her. Yeah. Yes, I know. That made me so sick. That son of a sitting in court, that old gray-headed, just thinking about that older man doing that to a little child. It's just sickening. Anybody that does that, it's sickening. He knew he was going to do that to her and kill her. He knew it. It was his whole plan. I guess the mom probably, she was down and out, looked like a little bit, and she probably thought, "Oh, this older man, go buy me some stuff for my kids and stuff." And he had other plans. He was not interested in the mom at all. It was the girl. They should put him to death. I don't know what happened to him. I know he did go to trial, right? But I don't know what he got. Probably just life. He needs to be put to death. No. No, you should not. I know my son, he's at the age now, he can't go in the women's restroom with me anymore. So, I always let him go in the men's, and I stand right there at the door waiting for him to come out. Or I send my hubby in with him. Yes, it's the one where the medical examiner cried, Nene. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, she cried. I forgot about that, Nene. Thanks for reminding me about that. She sure did. He did some horrific things to her. Horrific. Biting on her and stuff. Sicko. I know it, sir. I hate. I mean, I hate to say it, but there's a lot of sick people in the world. Older people. Those older men, some of them. Not all. Not all of them, but quite a few of them. Yeah, there's too many predators. Love Hollister. Okay, Nene, I'm gonna check that. I'm watching the John Chuck trial where he threw his 5-year-old daughter off that bridge into the Tampa Bay. I think it happened in St. Petersburg. I know it, Brian. They sure do. And a lot of them will insert themselves around children, like that baseball coach here. Our friend told us that baseball coach molested him when he was little. And about a year later, it came out. Someone else told on him. And then the rest of the boys came out. And he'd been doing this 30 years or more. And I told our friend when he was talking to me about it, he was saying, how it really bothered him and stuff. And I said, you should do something about that. You should tell on him because he's probably still doing that to people. And somebody else did. He didn't, but somebody else did. Yeah, married. That's what I do too. Like I make sure I'm right there, like at at the entrance to the bathroom. I stand right there. I don't care who likes it. you know, I don't trust those people, and I tell him to go into the bathroom stall and shut the door. Hi, Ziggy. Yeah, that's where a lot of kids get abducted from, the bathroom. They got predators in there. There was a teenager the other day that caught, or a guy who caught a teenager molesting this little boy. He was about 5 or 7 years old, somewhere around that area. And he beat the crap out of that guy. He called the police on him too. I don't blame him. Gosh, if I walked up and saw something like that, I'd probably go to prison for the rest of my life. I'm serious. No, Brian, I don't remember that. What did he do? Can you tell me what he did? I bet you I probably know the story. I'm just not recognizing the name. Yeah, but he posted it to social media. It got him in trouble too, but he didn't care. Somebody did a video on that. It might have been Sarah. Somebody did a video. I watched it. Huh. I probably would have done worse, Mandy. I'm telling you, if I walked up where I've been through that, if I walked up and caught someone molesting a child, or probably even, raping a grown woman, I'd probably kill them if I could. I would want to. I would know that. Probably shouldn't say stuff like that, but it would probably trigger something in me, you know. Two boys took him and killed him from the mouth. Oh, yeah, yeah. I know what you're talking about, Brian. Yeah, little blonde-headed boy, I believe. Yeah, that was sad. Oh, that's awful, throwing rocks at him. Yeah, copy chat. A lot of people, they criticize people for having the little leashes where they can keep up with their kids. It's usually like a little backpack and it'll have like a little leash, and the parent, can hold on to them. I don't really see anything wrong with that. Like if you're at an amusement park or things like that. Good morning, Queen. Now, there was a case in England where a little girl had killed several little children that were like aged from 2 to 5 years old. Yeah. And she went to prison for it, but she's out now. Sad. That's what you should do. People love reading people's true life stories. I know that I do. And a lot of the movies that I like to watch also are based on actual events. People love it. Yeah. Yeah, passion fruit. I think so. I think you're right. Mary Bell, yep. That's it. That's what I'm talking about. That girl had real problems. I can't believe she's out. Yeah, it does look weird, Love Hollister. I've said stuff about it too. But, this day and time, I'd rather it look weird and a little odd than my kid to be gone. Hey, we only have one life. I've been watching your videos too, girl. Sure have. Yeah. Yeah. Used to people, they really was against the leash thing, back in the day when it first happened. Read your last comment. Okay. Oh my gosh. Brandon Wilson, Valerie says, waited in a bathroom where a family was having a family reunion and slit a 9-year-old's throat. His aunt had taken him to the bathroom and was steps behind him. Oh my God. So you just don't never know. Oh my goodness. Gosh, Valerie. Hey, this is a Walmart special, Brian. I actually got this in the guys section. Yeah, I love unicorns. It looked like, it was airbrushed on there. It's kind of wrinkled. Go down the dryer. Oh, you're welcome. Yeah, just keeping it real. Brian keeps it real. That's for sure. Well, guys, I'm going to get off here and get some things done. Hopefully tonight I'll get to do my live stream crime talk. So hope to see y'all there. I'm going to make myself do it. It was nice to see you too, Brian. I see you took a little road trip. That's pretty cool. Hubby and them, they just got back from Florida. They hauled their bikes down there and rode from like Orlando to the Florida Keys, and then they came back and rode the other way towards Daytona and stuff. So that was a work road trip. Well, looked like fun to me. Yeah, I got to get some yard work done too, Valerie. I sure do. Let's see what several cases now going through the courts of children murdering another child. I know, Justifiable. I know. It is crazy. Everybody have a great day, and I'll chat with y'all later. Peace.